number 10, never pay full price. This is probably my favorite one because it's the one I had to work at the most, because I am relatively introverted and it's hard for me to want to impose on others. And when I grew up in America, I just thought, okay, you go to the store, the price is what you see, you pay that price. And then I went to Korea for 3 years and I realized in other places in the world, there's a lot of haggling and negotiation that happens during a transaction. And I got used to that. It took me 3 years to get used to it, doing it every day. But when I came back to the States, I thought, maybe this works here too. And so I started to test it out in certain situations. I would go to buy a piece of furniture and I would say, well, that piece of furniture is $300, but if I buy it new, but can I buy the floor model and get a discount on it? They're like, yeah, actually, yeah, we can do that. We want to get rid of that floor model anyway. Discount, right? Or maybe a store can't give me a discount if I'm asking for something, but they can provide extra value or services that just make my experience better. And it was cool to like start to learn how to do this. Now, if you're like, Cody, that's really cool. I'm glad you can never have to pay full price. But how do I get that? How do I do that? So here's a good practice from Tim Ferriss, the guy that wrote the 4-Hour Workweek, of how to get like better at sales and negotiation. He said that every time you go to buy a coffee at the register when you're about to pay, just ask the store associate saying, hey, can I get 10% off that? And what will happen is they'll kind of be a little shocked because they're not used to getting that question asked. But more often than you think is they will just give you a 10% discount because of the audacity of the question. Even if you're like at a Starbucks or somewhere like that. They're like, what is this person doing? Okay, whatever, 10%. Or they might ask a manager, or they might not give you 10%. But you have nothing to lose. There's no downside. The worst they can say is no, just pay what you normally pay. And that'll get you in the practice of asking for things, and you'll learn when and where you can ask for a discount or extra services or value that they can give to you. But just remember two things. One, like businesses are trying to earn your business, and they're willing to go the extra mile to do that if you ask. And number two is always be polite and professional. You have to remember that. And be very gracious to people that actually do go that extra mile. Thank them for giving them the chance to earn your business, be a repeat customer, and just say how much they made your day because they're willing to go the extra mile because you asked. If you do that, one, people will be very appreciative and they won't feel bad like they lost out. But two, you'll start to form stronger relationships with those you do transactions with, and it becomes a little game. It's kind of fun. So try that out. Let me know how it works, and keep saving.